Hey everyone, welcome to Professor Capy's animal class. I'm Professor Capy. Today we're learning about hippos. Hippo is short for hippopotamus, so it's kind of like their nickname. Hippos are large mammals that live in sub-Saharan Africa. They're semi-aquatic, which means they live in water and on land. They don't like deep water though, since they can't really swim, but they can hold their breath for up to 6 minutes underwater. Do you think you could hold your breath that long? I bet not. Hippos live in rivers, lakes, and swamps in groups that range from 5 hippos up to groups of 30 hippos. So how big are hippos really? Well, they're the third largest land mammal behind elephants and rhinos. The males, called bulls, weigh about 3,300 pounds, and the females, called cows, weigh about 3,000 pounds. And the largest known hippo weighed nearly 6,000 pounds. That's huge and nearly as large as a small elephant. They can grow to be 5 feet tall and 12 feet long, which is the size of a small car. Despite their immense size, they can run up to 19 miles per hour on land, which is faster than most humans can run, but is slower than either elephants or rhinos. Hippos spend their days staying cool in the water and mud, and come out at dusk when it's not as hot to eat. They mostly just eat grass, which makes them herbivores. They can eat up to 88 pounds of grass every single day. For comparison, the average human eats less than 5 pounds per day. Hippo teeth can grow to be 16 to 20 inches long, which is like the size of your arm. These long teeth, called canines, are used together with their incisor teeth for fighting and defense, while their molars, which are flatter and stubbier, are used for grinding up all that grass. Hippo skin is about 2.5 inches thick, and they secrete a slimy substance that acts as sunscreen, which is sometimes called blood sweat due to its reddish color, although technically, it's neither blood nor sweat. This secretion, which eventually turns brown, protects their skin from harsh sun rays by absorbing UV radiation, and it also acts as an antibiotic. Now it's time for 5 fun facts. The name hippopotamus is an ancient Greek word that means river horse. Hippos can't float in the water, they just sink. So they move along in the water by bouncing along the bottom instead of swimming. That's why they like shallow water, so that they can reach the bottom. A group of hippos can be called a herd, a pod, or a bloat. Although typical bloats consist of 30 or less hippos, researchers have documented bloats with hundreds of hippos. Even though hippos look a bit like pigs, their closest living animal relatives are actually whales, dolphins, and porpoises. To mark territory and keep strangers away, hippos will do something called muck spreading. That's where they fling their poop around with their tail. So watch out! While hippos may seem really friendly, never go up to any animal in the wild. Hippos are one of the most aggressive and dangerous animals around. And if you find an animal that might be hurt, find an adult right away to get help. Thanks for stopping by to learn about hippos. Class dismissed!